Hey there, friends. It's not very often, but sometimes we get a glimmer, a slight glimpse of truth that squeaks to us through all the noise in the media. Recently, Florida Sheriff Billy Woods from Marion County delivered a little bit of truth and called out the media for what they are.
There are individuals out there viewing, and to include some of you media, that want to blame the one thing that has no ability or the capacity to commit the crime itself, and that's the gun. These individuals committed the crime. Now, what's the solution? I wish I could give you that answer, because this world would be a whole lot better. But the fact is, society fails it. We do not hold our juveniles accountable. We minimize their actions.
So he makes a really good point, trying to at least show the attention where it needs to be, which most of us, I know we're talking in an echo chamber, most of us on here obviously know you hold people accountable. You don't try to demonize an entire group of people who have done nothing wrong, meaning gun owners. Now, he goes on to talk about the stupidity of trying to pass and implement new gun laws on top of the ones we already have in existence, knowing full well that criminals are not going to follow the old laws, new laws, current laws, any laws, because they are, by definition, lawbreakers. Check this out.
Do we know how the suspect got a hold of the weapon?
Car burglaries. Yeah. Ain't that right? All the gun laws we got in place didn't prevent it, did it? Neither will any new ones. Because here's the fact. The bad guy is going to get a gun no matter what law you have put in place. These juveniles shouldn't even possess a handgun. But they did.
Cool part is, this man has definitely figured out the media and knows that he can use them to get information, because he made that comment in the news conference that he used the media to get information on this particular case. But at the same time, he knows what he's dealing with. He knows who he's dealing with. We have a dishonest media. I truly believe that the media is the enemy. I don't think the media has any good purpose whatsoever right now. The mainstream media, most of us don't even get our news from there anymore, because it's not news. It's all an op-ed. It's all an opinion piece. And obviously, the funny thing about the media is they're so pompous and so arrogant that they think they're the ones calling the shots. They think they're the ones controlling the narrative. They truly believe that. The media thinks that we can do whatever we want because we're controlling the media. They're too stupid and arrogant to realize that they're the ones who are controlled by other entities. They think that because they are who they are, that they disseminate this news. No, they're being spoon-fed all the information that these wackos on the far left and the anti-gun movement and a lot of these special interest groups, they're getting spoon-fed what they're supposed to do. They are the epitome of slaves of another portion of people who are calling the shots for them. But again, their arrogance gets in the way, so they truly feel like they're the ones calling the shots. It's funny to me, and I'm sure most of you, because we all see this, they're just too stupid to realize that that's what's going on. But it's nice to see somebody call out the media like this, because unfortunately the media has been given so much credibility because they call themselves news, right? I mean, just by their own title of their own organizations, they are kind of lying to you. They're saying that they're delivering news when they're delivering opinions of the news. And unfortunately, a lot of people have fallen for that. That's how you get people like what we've got in the White House right now and some of the other wackos out there. We need to take everything back like this. We need to make sure that we are getting information online like what you guys are doing right now. Get it from more trustworthy people out there. People who are not trying to drive an agenda. Do I have an agenda? Absolutely I do. I have an agenda of fairness, and I expect everyone to be treated fairly. I don't care what color you are, what sex you are. None of that matters to me. Treat me with fairness and follow our Constitution. That's my agenda. I intend to follow that. So when people say that I have a political agenda, my agenda appears political. but it's very much driven by our Constitution. There's not an amendment that we have out there that I wouldn't take a bullet for, because I truly believe that that Constitution is what keeps things in check. And people who tear away at our Constitution are the real problem. So if it appears that I have an agenda because I am pro-Constitution, you got it. That's my agenda.
I'm sorry, I thought this was America.